melodic techno. I don't know if such thing exists. I'm gonna call it melodic break with a bit of a techno infused kind of thing. At least I will use a rolling techno bass beyond a breakbeat, and I'm gonna drop some effect that will be very much like in the trend of maybe today's melodic techno kind of thing. And of course, guys, every single episode of your live electronic music tutorials comes with the template for Logic Pro X, Ableton, FL Studio, which we put on our site. Where is it? WeMakeDanceMusic.com, and you can get it, guys, so you can basically watch the tutorial. If you really like the track and you're like, wow, I'd like to work on this track, you can download it into your own computer, having the template, and rework it, learn from it, go along this tutorial, and really master the sound that I'm gonna make today, which you can hear right now. Not sure if it's good or not, but I mean, I have a good idea. I did really basically drop a breakbeat in there. And if you have a second, guys, you have to smash that like button to have more people watch those videos. So guys, some melodic techno breaks? No, some breakbeat with some melodic. Let's just say melodic breakbeat. I don't know what to call it. I want to make it cool, maybe saying melodic techno breaks, but it doesn't really matter. What does matter? It's coffee. Coffee does matter. So let's listen to the break. So simple pattern, of course, from scratch. You have the tom, so here. So the kicks are here. Snares are here. For me, it's like a basic pattern I made in a couple seconds earlier. Then I loaded this melodic bass patch that I made the other day, and I'm thinking I'm gonna go a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so this is my idea. It's gonna be a bit longer than those bars, but it's just to put it down. I'm gonna make it a little bit longer. Another hit here, I think. 3, 4, 5, 6. Make it just these two and probably create some variation, I guess. So I'm gonna join those pieces. Yeah. Just went for a run, guys. I'm quite hyper, I have to be honest. It was a nice 9K, lots of hills. My toes hurt. Wonderful. My idea was to make it a bit more rolly, so I will go with my idea, but I do somehow really like this, so I'm not too sure. So I'm gonna Control A everything, and I want to make it rolly, like full on, maybe like replicate this. So what if I really want to go almost all in, like something like this, just to give it a test. Overlap here, which I don't want. Tough not to, just to nudge it a little bit. Just a little bit shorter. Not like this. So when there's overlap, somehow it doesn't trigger the same way. This is a bass that I made actually in Alchemy from a patch which I modified quite a bit. It's quite a bit of chunk left in the opening here. See, I'm tempted to make it full, however with variations, so because I want it to be really rolly and have a lot of kind of power in there. I don't like this really much, so no, I think I'll keep it like this, but we'll work it maybe with a delay or something. Does it delay actually here. I do like this very, very much. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna drop the hi-hat in there to kind of mark the beat a little bit, to have a bit more of a structure to establish the other elements. I also like to have some claps. Some rims. Not necessarily. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna replicate it just a little bit later. Put it in the back, please. Let's see what's in there. A good idea for this. So this, the fast kind of shaker thing that is not hitting at the same time as the snare. I'm gonna bring it up. Oops. All of them, please. Right. So what I like to do, like I said, I have the bass, which is the foundation of the track. After this, I'm going, to some percussions to really kind of have a feel, and then I can build the other elements and work onto some arrangements. But I think that for me the bass is kind of key to everything. Well, I like this bass. I think I'm gonna do a little sidechain trick. Because it's breakbeat, guys, I'm not the sidechain to the kick, I'm the sidechain to the snare. Because in this track I think the snare is kind of interesting. This is snare 3. Instrument, snare 3. So the snare is hitting and it's like, it's creating this cool feel. I think my mix is a bit off, so what I'm gonna go into my drum machine. I'm gonna lower it here, drop the bass, give myself a bit more volume, and then put the bass in there. I think the bass needs a little bit of a kind of a low chop kind of thing. That's more vibey. Okay, now we have the start of the track. I'm gonna remove the CQ here. I have an EQ here of alchemy. I'm gonna go into alchemy again, guys, because if you know me, you know I use alchemy. I'm not really funny, but whatever. I have this pad here, the perfect pad, which I really like, and I think continuing into this track, I think it would really do something cool. Let's not forget. It'd be cool to create a little arc with this. Again, the first part is this. Second part is going to be a little bit of an inversion of this. I got it wrong? Not quite cool, really, I would say. Let's try to alter it a bit more. So I think the velocity is a bit odd in there. So I have to go into here. Aha! The velocity was definitely not at the right place. So if you cannot hear the key, maybe I was pushing the key very lightly at the end, I don't know, with the fingers. Let's make it. I would like it this better on the beat here. Actually. Well, it's turned out to be much more melodic break than melodic techno, I would say, which is great. Let's try a few presets on there. Why do I use Alchemy? Because of this. Because every preset has 8 sub presets. Well, I like this. This is a technique I do often, guys. I'm gonna keep the original. I'm gonna mute it. I'm gonna go into our replica of what we tried. And I'm gonna explore, of course. This is really experimenting. Oh, this is odd. So those are not kind of pads or lead. Nothing to do with this. Ooh. So this is our bass. Same preset as our bass. Somehow if you use the same preset on different scale, to me, sometimes it really works like this. Even more. I think I'll drop a little reverb on there, on the send, create a send bus here. Drop a big room reverb like I like them, silver reverb, stereo. Radios, pop it in there, give it a bit of juice. I could also pick my sidechain channel here from this, drop it onto the silver reverb. Sorry guys, that's not what I wanted to do. Do this, copy it, put it here. I'm gonna go a bit heavier on there. The feel, it's really trippy. So what I'm doing now, I'm gonna explain it for you guys so you really understand. Because I'm sending my signal here of this new lead I created to a silver reverb bus channel. I take the bus channel and compress it with the sidechain. That means, of course, when the snare hits, it's compressing. So only the wet signal of this will get compressed, which create this effect. So I can exaggerate it. We'll just put it in the back. I think with this type of track, I mean, obvious work, and let's layer it. It does add some dimension. I'm sure if I send it a bit to the verb too, it would really have an interesting feel. Okay, we have a nice bass. Some kind of RP kind of lead thing. I was about to create a pad, right? So I think I'm gonna go back to my pad here, keeping the setting. I'll just like to replicate the channel, keep some kind of a feel, and really keep on evolving to the track. Santé. So I'm gonna go into pads. I thought I had perfect pad 2 saved. Perfect pad 1, sorry. It's really a cool. See if I can find some. vintage kind of string idea. Sounded cool. I'm gonna test it. Somehow there's a big delay. Ah, it's because the delay is cool. Turn all the way up here. So what I can hear is that it would be better to have 1 or 2 key in the long run. Maybe 3, but I think 2 would be good. Of course, mix, engineer, in the right place in the mix. Oh, of course it didn't record my first key. That is something a bit odd in Logic. Okay, now let's do a little bit of sound design, synthesis kind of thing on there. Of pitch mod, yes. Actually, I haven't tried, so I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna check. Whoa. Okay. I do like those crickets. Maybe a little bit higher in the scale. And then I'm gonna repeat this. Oops, got the wrong thing. think we have something of a track already, I would say. Let's see how long this is. I think I went a bit overboard. No, 2 minutes, guys. This should be good. So those kind of trick crickets in the back, they have to be there. Well, really not too prominent, you know, they're gonna make a cool atmosphere in the back. Still don't quite have a pad though. I'm gonna take those. I'm gonna make a key, a simple key, an octave key, +12. I'm gonna go and try to find a pad. Oh, I think the crickets had a bit more to offer. If I open a little bit. Could use this little layer there. So I'm gonna go again into alchemy here. Sorry for the click, click, click. And I'm gonna change the preset. This voice noise, very, very good. That's exactly what I was looking for. See, when you put it in the mix, it works. Individually, maybe not. Individually, let's listen. It's dreamy, it's cool. What if I would not apply my comp to this too? So the comp is on most channel with the snare hitting. This, I want to let it flow, so I will leave it open. Oh yeah. Give it a bit more lows here, some feel. I like the second key. The second key really kind of have a feel that's interesting. Not too loud. If the second key is interesting, but I said get a feel, not really working. So I'm gonna leave it just a key. Gonna drop those crickets. Because the bass and this melodic kind of element is enough. I don't really need to change keys really. This is what you realize maybe later on in the mix when you progress into a track that you might have went a little too far. No, I think I'm gonna do kind of a layer of kick. That will be only some kicks. And I'm gonna at 0, okay. Then I'm gonna go into the kick and I will actually go into sub. I'm gonna try to find something in there. I might be a bit low. Let's listen. Cool. Not mind-blowing, but cool. I want to feel it. I want to know it's there. So I think I'm a bit low in the scale for a sub. And I'm actually gonna put it a bit longer so you really have some time to feel it. If there is length in the kick, and then I will Control A, Shift up. I think you hear what I want to do here. Oof. Okay. I think I'm going to go back to this above and beyond. And I will actually tune it because I don't think I'm in tune with the track I'm doing, because I'm more like at E. Lower. bit tough. In the headphone mainly. It's a little bit difficult to tune this. I think here. I think I would have really, if I want to do it well, to follow my keys here. So C sharp, F sharp, wait, it was D sharp, F sharp, and C sharp. So let's do it properly, for the sake of it, guys. Join the part, start here. So those two. Basically take the two channels together, try to select them in view. Where are we going with our kicks? Where is the kick? Ah, because I have the normal kick here too. So my C sharp here is fine. This one will have to go up. This one will have to go up. This one will also have to go up. I'm going to do 4 bars of it as enough. So, okay. So we don't need to go all the way through those 8 bars. Go there here. So now we have the tune. If we wanted, we could bring it up, bring it down. It's not what I wanted to solo, sorry guys. This. If you want to, I think it's better in the low end here. Let's do a bit of a little jam session to finish this episode, guys. So we have this, which is the low. I'll bring the kick. Then of course our melodic bass here, which I will go in there and I'm gonna cut it to introduce it just for fun, to have a bit of fun. Of course, with automations you can do anything you want. I think I will bring all the percussions too. And I'm gonna bring our melodic elements. Oops. Strings, noise, all in. So guys, this is gonna be it for episode 310 of Your Life Electronic Music Tutorials. Smash that like button, come back often guys, I'm gonna make a whole lot of these, and until next time, may the sounds be with you.